discuss about variable labels. Variable means the name itself suggests it keeps on varying. Means there is always a change in respect to the numbers or quantities. Whatever you are trying to measure, it is keeping on changing. So this is called a variable. Oh, okay. So variable will keep on changing. So this is variable. It changes, right? Now variables can be of different type. I have told you variables can be of different types. Variables can be independent, right? I will write here. Variables can be right? Variable can be independent, means it does not have to depend on something and this cannot be changed. This values is almost fixed. You cannot make any change in that, right? Like in your class, you are girls and boys. I can divide it into gender, male and female. I cannot change. I cannot do any change in that, right? So this is called independent variable. Like another example can be of your age, right? Age 21, 22, 23, 24, like that. I cannot change that because it is fixed value. So this is called an independent variable, right? Now again there are variables which are dependent. Right? What do you mean by dependent variable? Means dependent variable will keep on changing its value, right? Independent value is there and it will keep on changing its value. Now we will record that. We will try to demonstrate that. Let us try to understand the dependent and independent variable, giving by one example within the class. Now this is Ivan and we are measuring his height is around 178 centimeter, right? 178 centimeter. So I am writing his height as 178 centimeter, right? What is your age? 22. Now similarly you do for Abhishek. Abhishek stand. So, हमारा age 20. So for Abhishek, his age is 20 years and height is 179 centimeters. So her height is around 164 centimeter. We are measuring for Kendra, so it is 164 centimeter. The record for the 3 students from the MSc class. Let us see which is dependent and which is independent. Can any of you? Which is independent? Independent is your age. I cannot change that. So this is independent. Right? And height, it changes according to age, or it changes according to your different ages, each class in the this. So this is dependent variable. Now start. There are tests also. The variables in the data itself can be again classified into paired, and it is again can be of unpaired. right? The name itself suggests that paired means you are forming a group, right? Within the same group, if I am repeating the observation, that is called the paired observation, right? And if within that group I divide another group, I take measurement from one and compare with the other also, then this is called unpaired, right? Unpaired test. Now, for example, I have cited the example. I take certain mice, right? And the mice I want to change the impact of sugar levels on the mice, right? I want to check I want to induce sugar levels in that particular mice. Those mice is, I will give them certain injection called, I will give them an injection called alloxan. Okay, it's nothing but a glucose injection. It will induce diabetes, right? Now, my objective is to compare the diabetes within the rats and effect of certain medicine which I will give to control the diabetes. So, because I want to check these results are applicable to humans or not, right? So, if I take this rat and induce this, and I take the same rats after induction, the same rat. So this will be called as paired test. This will be paired, right? If I take another sample of rat which is there, and again I compare them, suppose there is another group of rat which is there, and I compare that. So I take this, I take some sample from this, and I take some sample of this. This will be unpaired test. Right? Similarly, I can in the class I can record the heartbeat of each of you and ask all of you to run. After running, I record the observation for some individuals. That will be unpaired. If I record for everyone who has participated in the survey, that will be a paired test, right? But there are certain conditions that how my results are correct, I have to know that. So there is a balance, way of balancing this. There is a variable called control, right? Now control, what do you mean? And this, and I want to check that whether there is a significance variation. Variation could be because of size, because of age, because of height, whatever there will be. So experimental variations are possible, right? Experimental variations are possible. In order to minimize the error, I need to check it. I need to check it by another group which is called control. So in control, I am giving here for this group and group 1 and 2, I am giving inducing diabetes by giving alloxan injection, right? Alloxan injection. Now alloxan injection is being induced into these rats and they are getting diabetic. But I need to check whether some normal rats exist also. If it happens only by chance or not, I need to check that, right? So in order to do that, here I give them what? I give them distilled water. I inject with, say suppose not distilled water but saline solution, normal saline solution. Right? Normal saline solution. So I can compare that whether these rats are normal or not, by chance, again these are again rats, and these rats I have given normal saline solution, this group I have given the alloxan, this group I have given the alloxan. Now I want to check whether it is by chance or really they are inducing diabetes. If they are inducing diabetes, how much effective it is in inducing diabetes, right? Again, I will give them some medicine to check that whether these medicine are effective or not. Okay. Group of germinated seedlings of pigeon pea. राहर के पौधे हैं और राहर के पौधों को अलग अलग फर्टिलाइजर्स के साथ हमने टेस्ट किया है. दिस इज वर्किंग है ना. एक फर्टिलाइजर के एक कंसंट्रेशन आई एम ट्राइड. अगेन I am trying the second fertilizer which is there, right? The group is there. Again, I am giving a blank solution, right? This is called control. Without that, there is no group. Here I am giving only simple water here. Here I am giving 10% of that fertilizer. Here I am giving 5%, right? So the effect of dilution I am giving with respect to the control. So this is called, understand, this is called control. So you need to check whether it is by chance. So that is provided by control, right? Today we will be going to record, we will try to demonstrate what is paired test and what is unpaired test. For that we are organizing a run of 60 meters. So we have marked two using wheat flour. We have marked the two labels there, and you have to go there and come back, and you have to I have written names of all the students, and before running we will record their oxygen level and heartbeat using pulse oximeter which is there. So we will use this pulse oximeter, and before that we will record oxygen level, heartbeat, and after run also we will record their heartbeat and oxygen level. Isha Pangra, oxygen level is 97 and heartbeat per minute is 100. So we have recorded there are today 10 students present, one is absent. We have recorded the oxygen level and heartbeat for 10 students, and they are listed here. Ten participants whose oxygen level and heartbeat levels were recorded, and among them we have selected 5 students, and 5 students we have recorded after 60-meter run. We have recorded their oxygen level and heartbeat level, right? So this gives an indication that it is heartbeat level goes up after running. If I want to test the same student with earlier, before and after, this is called paired test. And if I compare with those who have not participated in the run with those who have run, is called unpaired test.